Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 6th of 2025. Um, and I'm happy to report that I'm recovering right now from a liver transplant. Um, my surgery occurred, um, let's see, tomorrow will be 3 weeks since surgery, and I was in the hospital for a week. I went to a rehab program to rebuild strength and not only physical strength but emotional and cognitive strength for about a week, and then was discharged last Friday. So, this Friday I'll be home for a full week, but Thursday is 3 weeks since the actual transplant. So, for all of you that have been following my journey, I thank you. And the liver transplant was quite unexpected. It I got a call 3 weeks ago today. Um, in probably in the late morning, uh, and it was the hospital in San Francisco that said that they had a liver available. It was on its way from the Los Angeles area, and was I interested? Was I interested in taking this liver? Um, there was very little thought and consideration. When the offer was made, I said, "When do I need to get there?" And they gave me about 2 hours to get to the hospital to be admitted, and the surgery was the next day. So so it was a bit of a whirlwind. I was seeing clients, and my phone rang, and I didn't recognize the phone number, so I silenced it. It was actually the nurse from the transplant department, and she ended up calling George, and George came over to my space here and interrupted my session and said, "You really need to take this phone call." So so I put my clients on hold while I took the phone call, and then explained to them as best I could that I needed to dash and collect myself and some belongings, and make the trek to San Francisco. So we got down there in plenty of time, and I was admitted, and they did whatever prep they needed to do, and 8 o'clock the next morning, I was in the surgery suite. So the surgery took about 6 hours, but the surgeon said that things went really well. It was a really good liver. It came from a 36-year-old male who had passed away, and but the liver was clean and functional, and and would serve me well. So the first couple days in the hospital were a little bit rough. Um, not physically, but I had sort of an emotional moment being on high levels of prednisone it really sort of messed with my emotions. And you know, I struggled for a couple days. Was able to talk uh, pretty extensively with a Buddhist chaplain um, who was very helpful in just helping me to, clear my head and get some of the feelings out, and take a look at them, and what lessons they could provide for me in moving forward and recovery. So so I've taken that conversation and some of my other experiences and training and readings to heart, and um, and feeling, physically good, still struggling a little bit um, um, physically, but since I've been home, I've tried to move away from using the walker to using my cane. So, so I'm getting a little bit better and a little more confident with using my cane. And I use the walker when I go out for walks, around the neighborhood. So, um, you know, so, um, blood values are really good. I'm starting to normalize in some of the areas that have been pretty bad and pretty abnormal for a couple years. Um, my blood counts are recovering because prior to the surgery, I was incredibly anemic, and just really low hemocrits and platelets and red blood cells. I mean, so, I was just tired all the time. So we're seeing a rebound in some of those numbers, and starting to stretch towards normal values. And liver function is good, kidney function is good, which they're always sort of watching pretty closely, because evidently with a liver transplant, your kidneys can get a little unhappy. I think mine were the first couple days, and then they sort of accepted the new partner in the new liver, and started to calm down a little bit. So they're functioning normally now, which is pretty incredible. So it's like, what can I say? I'm just so incredibly grateful, and really looking forward to um, what my life will become in the years ahead. And once again, I thank you for your love and support. This last year, since I've been doing YouTube submissions, and I hope all is well with you. I wish you love and light, and uh, and know that I'm determined to get well now. So the best to all of you. Thank you. Bye.